Your why is really what drives you. It's what gets you up in the morning. It's why you do what you do personally, professionally, and in every aspect of your career. And your why is very unique to you. I would submit to you this morning your what is equally as unique to you, but it may not be as obvious. So here's what I mean by your what. Your what is know what you want to get out of what you're doing. Most people would say your what is something else, but for me, what I've learned, again, throughout my 25 plus year career is whether I'm doing something personally, if I join a volunteer board or if I'm doing something with family or friends or even more though, so in the career context, every job I've ever taken, I've learned over the years, know what you want to get out of that role. Because people say, well, how do you know if you were successful? Well, if you don't know what you want to get out of it, you're not going to know if you've actually accomplished what you set out to accomplish. So let me give you an example. When I worked for Dunkin' Donuts, people say, why did you leave Congress and take that job? I took the Dunkin' job. First of all, it's an amazing company. Second of all, I knew what I wanted to get out of it. I had worked on the legislative and political side. I had never worked in corporate America. Always heard stories about corporate America, but I'd never worked in it, so I knew my what. I knew what I wanted to get out of that role. And I will tell you, I stayed there 7.5 years, and it was an amazing 7.5 years. But when it came to sort of the end of my tenure, my CEO, my boss, we all sort of agreed, have you answered that what? Like what you came here to get out of this role? And when I said yes, they were like, then we support you moving on if you decide you want to do so. That's what I mean by your what. When you know your what, that's when you're going to know if you were successful. Did you accomplish what you set out to accomplish?